supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
You'll be cropped out if you're not with us. Got the party jumping like the hiccups. Snake gang, hey DJ, turn it up. See the glimmer, the gloss, the sparkle, the shine, the tight vibe, give you hope in the darkest of time. Before the fourth quarter come, pray you caught you a kinda got me doing what I ought to decline. But here we go though, I'm locked in, ain't no let the mojo. We can blend, we can swirl, we can throw yo. Got my gadget on go-go, ratchet from the phone, now we messing out so.
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one hit the knees for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Here's a Mets lineup now. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Man at first, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective. Mets lead. Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a ground ball to first. Alonso steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down. Willy Adames stands in. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Adames stands at first with 1 out. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And that is out of play.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just continue.
Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And a count 1-2. Ripped into left for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Safe there, and we got runners at second and third with 2 away.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning, and it's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hit, 1 run is in. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This one in the dirt, in there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Game 1 of the NLCS. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
And a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. In the air, center field. Taylor moving under it. And there's one down. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Lowe launched a homer in his most recent game. One down, base is empty. Way inside, gets out of the way. swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Giants down. New inning getting started. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become an off.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a pop-up. Adames. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. And digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And now Pereira Encarnacion. Going to count 1-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Taylor makes the catch. Out number 2. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Liner, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Goes to 3rd, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives and he can't hang on. In comes the run from 3rd. And they lead by 4. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at 3rd.
Wasting no ties. 2 for 2.
So 2 on with 2 away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Line drive. Holds it in on the run. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Juan Soto down.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in Game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Swings and misses. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the polar bear strikes out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. That one ripped. Soto makes the grab, one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, one away here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. He swings and fouls one off. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. In the air, right side. Hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Chapman. Throw to first in time. So digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Mets strand 1. They're down 4-0. Game 1 of the NLCS. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one away. Mike Yastrzemski will hit next. Double play ball to second. Feed to the shortstop, but it's thrown away. Two on, one out. And here is Matt Chapman. Next offering is fouled back. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Two outs. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Left field. Nimmo makes the grab, and that is the inning. Giants leave them loaded, but they're in front 4-0. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Juan Soto. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the pitch.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Make it ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Brandon Lowe. Up the middle, Lindor throws to first in time. Lowe out on the play. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That misses, and it's 2-1. That one lifted to left, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Willy Adames digs in now. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That one the other way. Makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
This is exactly how the home team dreamed they would start this series, Boog. They're winning. They still have their starter out there, and the bullpen is getting rest. You can't ask for much more out of Game 1.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
In the air to left center. Ramos under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in. And that extends the inning. Now a chance for Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And down on strikes. And the whiffs just keep on coming. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended. That he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at-bat.
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Move to second, and he's back in safely. And it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 6-0. And here comes the Mets manager. So, man aboard. Here's Matt Chapman. Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Lindor fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Nathaniel Lowe now at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. One away with a runner at third here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 away. Next to him, now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Drake Baldwin looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that'll do it. New pitcher now, number 77.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Toss to Alonso. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Jung-Hoo Lee. So now a pinch hitter, Casey Schmidt, looking to start something with one gone. Swing and a foul straight back. The Giants up big in this one here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Hard hit right side. Handles, throws to first, and now 2 gone. So up next, Willy Adames. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. The 1-2. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's gone into the bleachers.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the skip. Now, Adolis Garcia. Just missed. One out and a runner at second here in the late stages of Game 1. Fastball in for a strike. 3-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ray, 1 strike away from securing Game 1. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me.